you are someone that needs to change. And basically, what I'm going to talk about is the social exchange theory, or SET. And it's used to better understand and predict when we choose to create relationships, why we do it, and why we want to continue them or end them. There are three assumptions about the social exchange theory, and one of them is that relationships are quantified by comparing benefits gained versus cost to attain those benefits. Second, individuals want to make the most of the benefits while lessening the cost of the relationship. And third, we are all selfish people by nature. There are three core elements that define social exchange theory. The first is the outcome is determined. This is done by a simple equation, which they use rewards minus your cost equal your outcome. And your outcome value is either going to be positive or negative. Whether it's positive is going to determine whether you stay in the relationship or whether you exit the relationship. Obviously, your rewards are greater, your relationship is going to be positive. If your costs are greater, it's going to be negative. Next is the comparison level, and this is basically what determines the rewards an individual expects to receive in a relationship. And finally, the comparison level of alternatives. This means that even if someone's in a relationship and they're satisfied, if an alternative comes along and seems to be better, they still will terminate their relationship. There are lots of predictions with this theory, and one of them is that the outcome is greater than the comparison level, you'll be satisfied. If the outcome is less than the comparison level, you'll be dissatisfied. If the outcome is greater than the comparison level, you'll stay in the relationship, and if the outcome is greater than the comparison level, you'll terminate the relationship. There's also what's called the norm of reciprocity. This means that there's cultural norms in every society that help people to maintain the importance and the correctness of returning the favor. An example would be people help those who help them. Another one would be help others in anticipation for further encounters with this person and future help. Another would be people like those who like them. Typical costs in SET are, something like punishment would be cost, or negative reinforcement, or the number of costs. Or typical rewards would be something like praise or positive reinforcement. Something that I found on the internet that I thought was pretty interesting was from pickyourbrain.com, and it said the three top reasons that relationships end are because of jealousy, attachment, and domination.